We do have a special guest right off the top. We are checking in with the Muskegon Lumberjacks this morning. Andrea Rose, the president of the Muskegon Lumberjacks, is here with us. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Okay, let's dive right into it. How is the team doing? We were kind of chatting a little before.
Yeah.
Folks, it sounds like they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, team is currently sitting in second place in the Eastern Conference. Have not clinched a playoff spot yet, but expect in the next month or so, depending on how some of the other games in the conference shake out, expect probably in the next month to have clinched that spot. And if we finished first or second, we'll have a first round bye.
Is there a certain game that you guys are looking for to specifically win that would get you guys in that seat, or is it kind of like a calamity of things that have to happen?
Yeah, there's a bunch of different things that have to happen. Probably in the next 3 weeks, we'll start to get the nightly emails on game nights from the league. That's like, if this, then this, right? So it's a lot of fun. It changes on a daily basis, but our team is young, but they are motivated.
All right, we love it.
What kind of special nights do you guys have coming up for the team?
Well, that is my favorite part of my job, so thank you for asking that question. Friday the 28th is Jacks Fight Cancer, so the whole theme is trying to raise money for the American Cancer Society, celebrating those survivors, honoring the people that we've lost, and just general bringing awareness to it. Saturday, March 1st is also one of my favorites. It's beach night. We have a steel drum band, right? Trying to bring in the good weather, right? Everybody's so sick of the snow.
That's what we've been doing all morning. We've been manifesting good weather because we had the beach up there on the morning show earlier today. I love a steel drum. I think that's so cool. What other nights?
Yeah, so we're gone for 3 weeks. During that 3 weeks after March 1st, we actually are having our brand new scoreboard installed. So very, very exciting. First time in 15 years that Trinity Health Arena will get an upgrade. And then, oh gosh, there's a bunch. We have Healthcare Heroes coming up. We've got our Sensory Friendly and Read to Succeed night. Battle of the Bands is coming.
Tell us about that. What's Battle of the Bands?
We have local bands coming to compete during scheduled breaks of our game.
Are you talking rock bands, or what are you talking about?
There's a bunch of different genres. I think we have a reggae band. I think we have a rock band.
That's cool.
There might be a country band. Yeah, so it's just trying to make it. We love hockey, right? I love hockey. But it's trying to appeal to the people who are not only there for the hockey. Hey, by the way, there's a hockey game that's going on.
It's like a hockey in a show.
You can come and have a great time regardless of what's happening on the ice.
I love it.
I definitely love that. That's really interesting to hear about. What kind of promotions do you guys have going on?
Yeah, so they all tie in with our theme. Every game night is a different theme, right? So all 30 games that we have at home have that specific theme. So February 28th, we are trying to do a purple out, right? Everybody wears purple, launching a campaign that if you donate to the American Cancer Society, you have the ability to win Jack's Club tickets. March 1st is a jersey auction, so we're wearing special, almost like Muskegon Vice themed jerseys. And so that'll be a live auction at the end of the game. The Battle of the Bands is one of those promotions. Skipping forward, March 30th, the 29th is the Saturday, we have another jersey auction, and it was actually designed by a kid in our Junior Lumberjacks program. He colored a jersey, and we are printing that and wearing that jersey. That will also go to auction, but it's really about development of the kids and the staff, the culture that we're able to bring, and then impacting the community in whatever way we possibly can.
Yeah, well, let's get to the culture here in just a few minutes, but I want to ask you, because you have all of these promotions, all of these special nights. On your end, what does the organization look like? Because I'm sure it's no small task to get this all put together.
It's not, but it's fun that you asked that question, because inside of our business office, we have a staff of 6.
Okay.
So 6 people produce all of this. I mean, if we look at our friends at the Griffins, they're double to triple what we've got going on. So you start a career in junior hockey to learn, right? And the best way to learn is to put on multiple different hats and just do it. But I mean, it takes a bunch of coordination. We've got a director of game presentation, Calvin Byrne. At the beginning of the season, we sit down and we analyze what promotions we thought were successful. If they were successful, we put them in a group of okay, we need to schedule this. We try to bring new ideas in. Kids Jersey Night is one of those. Battle of the Bands is new. If we wanted to go to a game, what would we think would be cool, right? Because listen, we all love hockey, right? But it's it's just about so much more than that. The atmosphere in the arena really lends itself to be able to do other things.
Yeah.
And so, director of game presentation, we've got business development executives that are selling sponsorships and ticket sales. I've got a director of communications who's also our broadcaster. We have a third party that does like our graphic design, a director of finance. We've got myself and then a whole host of interns, and then our hockey staff is, completely separate, an athletic trainer and a director or an equipment manager, and then there are 4 coaches, and they've got interns and skills coaches and goalie coaches and all of that. It's really about trying to develop in every way we can.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, you mentioned the community support. I'm sure that you guys get all sorts of folks that show out. I mean, how has the community support been for them, especially with, it sounds like they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, so we are on the precipice of our best season ever for attendance. The fans definitely come out and they recognize the experience that we're able to offer, and not only how good the hockey is, but the promotions on the back end. But it's about more than the community showing up for us. It's about us showing up for the community. So my favorite thing that I get to share when people ask me this question is that the Muskegon Lumberjacks donated over $20,000
Wow.
to promoting the growth of the girls' youth hockey game in the area. So they've got 7 mites, 8U girls that have decided to play hockey. Their fees were covered, and then I think 4 or 5 other girls throughout the organization were able to play completely free to try to grow that game.
That's pretty cool. When you're considering thinking about how big hockey is up here, especially in the northern states, right?
It definitely is something that I feel like a lot of people have this community around. There's this big culture around people wanting to be a part of hockey and kind of see it, especially with, northern states. We get to be able to experience that at a level that a lot of other places don't. What is your favorite part about being able to work with this hockey team and just have this whole group come together to put together this amazing organization?
It's the people, 100% it's the people. You meet, just absolutely phenomenal human beings that are selfless and want to give back. This Saturday, our Junior Lumberjacks Bantam team is staying after a game to host a Try Hockey for Free event, right? And that's the youth organization, which isn't 100% affiliated with the Muskegon Lumberjacks. They bear our name. But it's just people care and they love and they want to give everything that they can because the sport has positively impacted them. So without a doubt, it's the people.
Absolutely. So you were talking a lot about your staff, hugely important for the success of this organization. Let's talk about the players, because obviously they're the ones who are on the ice winning these games for you guys.
Yep.
I'm curious because I'm just unfamiliar with the process. How does recruiting these folks work, and how do you get them from wherever they come from on the ice? Because I would imagine a lot of them come from all over the United States or possibly even Canada or other places.
Yeah, that's a great question, and I don't have enough time to go through all of it, but I can give you a
Take
brief,
as much time as you want. We've got an hour.
I can give you a brief overview. So we have a team of scouts that are located throughout the United States, and then our president of hockey operations and our general manager. So they are analyzing 16U AAA teams and trying to get a feel for who would be a good fit in the team dynamic that they've created. A majority of the team is made up of United States players. We do have some Canadians. We also have some Russians.
Okay, wow.
So one of our goalies is a Russian. He actually just committed he was at Northern Michigan. He committed to Miami of Ohio.
Oh.
So the way that it works for the Jacks after they get to us, right, because they get to us in a whole bunch of different ways,
Sure.
But mostly by our scouting, and there's a whole draft process, is that they come and they play, and there are NCAA scouts that come to all of our games as well as NHL scouts. So I think right now we only have 1 to 2 players on our roster that aren't committed for a Division I college scholarship to play hockey there. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. But then further, right, in their 18th year, they are eligible to go to the NHL draft. This year, I think we expect about 10 players to be drafted.
Wow.
And we have 3 that are currently ranked by NHL Central Scouting to go in the first round. Last year we had 2.
Wow.
That's incredible.
That's so interesting to me because, you don't think about that, a place, could be a catapulting launching spot
Yep.
for somebody's career, especially in the NHL or maybe NCAA hockey. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, so Andrei Svechnikov, most people recognize that name with the Carolina Hurricanes, actually played for the Muskegon Lumberjacks for a year.
Wow.
Right now, our captain, David Klee, is drafted by the San Jose Sharks. His dad is Ken Klee, who is the coach and general manager for the PWHL Minnesota team. I mean, hockey's a small world and a small industry, but there are so many different paths that people can take to get where they want to go, right? Whether that's the NHL or if it's a coaching career, or maybe they're just trying to get to the NCAA to play the game that they love and get that degree with no cost.
Well, I mean, I think it's awesome that you guys have this program here. And of course, you guys are doing really well. We'll see in the next couple of games. You said it would be really tough for them not to make the playoffs this year.
It will be very tough for them to not make the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see. You might see some Muskegon Lumberjacks going forward in those playoffs, and hopefully we wish you guys all the best. I think we do have a graphic on some information on our next home game, which would be next weekend, right?
Yeah.
Next Friday?
Friday and Saturday, we're home.
Oh, we don't have it. Oh, that's okay. Which is also the Jacks Fight Cancer Night.
Jacks Fight Cancer and Beach Night. Yep.
Okay, very cool. All right, we'll have that posted on 13onyourside.com. Thank you so much, Andrea. We really do appreciate your time this morning.